What's up, you guys? My name is Caden, and welcome to my real reaction to the Supergirl official trailer. I had no idea this came out today. I did see some stuff posted on Facebook, about just new shots. I did see the new shot with Superman FaceTiming Supergirl, so that was pretty fun. But yeah, I didn't realize that they were building it up for an official trailer. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen my my reaction to the teaser way back in December, go check that out. Yeah, I had a pretty big freak out during that time. But yes, so they have since then done some reshoots and switched a lot of composers for for the music for the film. So I do wonder, because we did hear in the first official teaser, we had a sort of a adventure or Guardians of the Galaxy type of vibe with the music and just how the tone was and stuff. But we also do know that this Supergirl it's pretty much an adaptation of the Woman of Tomorrow comic, which for those of you who have read it, I haven't finished yet, but I have been kind of reading through it. It's a very dark story, focusing in on Supergirl's origin story pretty much and her experiences that she went through that kind of that make her a lot more, that basically differentiate her from Clark. And so giving us a little bit more refreshing take of Supergirl and a more grounded, jaded take, as James Gunn put it once. But yeah, I'm very interested, man, because again, like I said, they switched composers a few times. I think they went through 3 composers, because I don't know who was on there first, but the theme sounded pretty good. And then they switched to Junkie XL. I think that's the composer's name. I think that's the artist's name. I'm not sure. And then they switched to someone else again. So yeah, I guess they were having some they're kind of going back and forth with the choice for the music and stuff. So which makes me very interested to see if they'll go from a more darker tone with this trailer, showing what the tone is for the movie overall. Because again, the teaser made it out to be this adventurous galactic deep space story, again, Guardians of the Galaxy style. But I wonder if they'll go for a more darker tone here. So anyways, without further ado, let's get into this shit. All right, press play in 3, 2, 1.
Hey, I was just touching base to see when you think you might be coming back. I'm just worried that you're not going to find your stride here if you keep going off-world all the time, Kara.
Oh, that's cute.
I'm worried you're not going to find your people.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, Clark. I have no people.
Yep. Oh shit, Father. I'm blanking on his name.
Oh, miss wherever you are, buddy. Crypto and I at least had each other.
We definitely, I definitely am sensing a bit of a different tone now. That's funny.
But look, almost by definition runs out.
No.
What can I do?
The Brickens carry the antidote on that person.
I remember that from the comic.
He has 3 days.
You cannot give up on me.
It's the crime of the Yellow Hills. He murdered my innocent family.
Oh, it's crazy seeing this in live action.
Just do what I say. And don't die. This does not look like this is gonna end well for you guys.
Oh shit.
Stop.
Lobo!
Hurting my head.
Hell yeah, dude. Who the fuck is that?
Revenge.
Oh, what a shot.
In a way.
beautiful when you cry. A lot of pain, huh? A lot of suffering.
There's no home without you, buddy.
Aw. Ooh.
Aren't you the ditz from that dive bar?
Funny. That's what I've been calling you.
Touche.
Oh, okay. Okay, what is this? Supergirl and her heroic family members. April 18th. Superman. Superman Day. That's right. Cool. Very cool. Wow, that actually... I can't lie. In all honesty, that actually kind of makes me even more excited for the movie. Because the teaser was good, right? The teaser was... excuse me. The teaser was good. But like it did kind of feel very like it was just ba 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 ba, you know. But and it did definitely feel a lot more like I've been saying. I'm gonna sound like a broken record. But it definitely did feel a lot more Guardians of the Galaxy ish. And James Gunn he didn't even write or direct this film. So it's like I think Anna something. She was the writer for this film, and then Greg Gillespie is his name. I think he directed this. So yeah, different writer and different director. So, but you know, I'm guessing James Gunn and Peter Safran are the executive producers, kind of overlooking. But yeah, what I do like about this trailer that actually makes me even more excited for the movie is that it did a better job of showing the inner turmoil of Supergirl, you know, like showing her pain and like, and even though I kind of want to watch this again because I love that, like, it was hitting every emotional beat for me. I love that even though you can just see like the pain behind her eyes, and like you get a good feeling, or you know, at least for the Supergirl fans and like the people who read Woman of Tomorrow know what she went through. You can see the pain behind that, and like you can see her inner suffering. But even though she has that pain, she's still like, you know, I mean, we saw that small clip with her talking to Ruthie, saying like, you know, revenge won't take the pain away. And I fucking love that. Because it's like, it brings another more heroic side to Supergirl that like, because again, even though she has like a lot of grief and sorrow in her heart, probably, she doesn't let that numb her as a person. Like because a lot of times, you know, like with, you know, take Magneto from X-Men, for example. He's a perfect example of like, he had every right to, you know, I mean, he's a villain, but like he had every right to like become who he is today. But that's only because he let all that grief, like, you know, like the whole thing with, you know, the whole incident in Auschwitz where he first discovered his powers, and then I've recently been rewatching the X-Men film, so this is like hot on my mind. But and then like when the dude Kevin Bacon, right? That's who played the villain in First Class, right? It's crazy that I'm talking about this because this is a DC movie, but yeah, my point is that like all the shit that Magneto went through is the reason why he became who he is. And yet here's Supergirl. She lost her entire world. But again, like she said in the teaser, Krypton didn't die it wasn't the teaser. It was, it was. I wasn't sure if it was in the teaser or a TV spot, but yeah, because Ruthie was asking, like how did it feel to lose everything in one day? And then she said Krypton didn't die in a day, or Krypton didn't, you know, destroy itself in a whatever she said. And that was a key sentence right there because it showed. I mean, I didn't get to this part in the comic, but basically what happened and you know, like it's not really a spoiler, but basically, like she witnessed the destruction of her planet, of her home planet, and then like survived on like a separate rock, floating out in space, like on a separate rock, and watched everyone around her die in horrible ways. she went through all that grief and all that sorrow, and still holds that. Obviously, you can see through her eyes, which, by the way, great facial acting, especially with the eyes from Millie Alcock. You can see all that pain behind her eyes. And I love that they kind of emphasize on that with Krim of the Yellow Hills. Like kind of like both looking at her and Ruthie, basically saying like so much pain behind those eyes and stuff. And it's like, and yet she still chooses to be good. She still chooses to, like, you know, I mean, she still tells Ruthie, look, like, I know you want revenge for your dad's death, but this won't do anything for you. This won't, you know, revenge is a fool's errand. It won't bring you any peace, like though you may think it will, you know. And I absolutely love that. And again, this trailer definitely hit me a lot more. It made me want to see the film even more than the teaser did. I was already excited for the film when the teaser came out, and I was already planning to see it, especially after Superman and knowing, you know, the Woman of Tomorrow comic. But after this trailer, dude, like, I'm actually more excited for the emotional beat of it, and like really seeing Kara's story unfold, and like her connection with Krypton and her connection with crypto. You know, especially, I do wish they did kind of save the whole like crypto getting injured for the movie and not just put it in the trailer, because of course they're gonna put it in for the comic readers, because it's like, you know, that's what happens in the comic, you know. Hopefully that's not, well, I mean, they show in the trailer, but that is what happens in the comic. And it's crazy. But it's actually, so speaking of the comic, it actually is kind of insane. Like, cause of course I've always heard about like whenever people who read a certain comic and watch the adaptation of, or like read a book or something and watch the adaptation of that book kind of come to life, it's very like almost surreal. Like, you know, I mean, that's what I've heard from other people, of like it's either a bad adaptation, they left some stuff out, or just so surreal to finally see on, you know, the big screen. But for me, like, cause again, I've read, like, I'm kind of like through them, like kind of a quarter of the way through the comic, and then like kind of working my way through it, like slow and steady and stuff. But like I've like, cause the beginning of course is like Krim like murdering Ruthie's father, and the reason why I'm saying all this is because they showed it in the trailer, so it's not really spoilers, but that's literally the beginning of the comic, like when you first open it up, like it's right there. So it's just, but they were all silhouetted out, but seeing it play out in live action like that, because of course I was seeing it on comic panels, you know, it was all pictures, you know, but like seeing that play out in live action, it feels like such a surreal like feeling for me. That's the first time I've ever actually felt, well, I don't know if it's the first time, but it's like the first time I've like, it really hit me that way of like, oh my God, I read this, you know, like, or I saw this, and it's kind of like seeing it come to life, or just seeing a more like a rendition of it. It's kind of crazy. So that was pretty cool for me. Actually have been reading the source material and stuff. But yeah, this makes me a lot more excited for the movie, man. I kind of want to watch it again. You know what? Let's cuz I could make this video just, you know, short, but I really want to watch that again. Run it back. All right.
Hey, I was just touching base to see when you think you might be coming back. You know, I'm just worried that you're not going to find your stride here if you keep going on.
I love how she's playing catch with crypto in space. That's awesome.
That's the thing, Clark.
I don't have any people.
I have no people. Oh, miss wherever you are, buddy.
The music choice is also great too.
Crypto and I at least had each other. Honestly, I thought we were lucky. But luck, almost by definition, runs out.
It's insane seeing this like in live action.
The brigands carry the antidote on that person. He has 3 days.
You cannot give up on me.
This crime of the Yellow Hills. He murdered my innocent family.
Just do what I say. And don't die. This does not look like this is gonna end well.
For you.
Guys.
I love Ruthie's reaction here. She's like, oh shit.
Stop. You're hurting my head.
The main man.
Revenge. It won't take your pain away.
I love that. I love that line. It speaks real volume of who she is as a character.
Your eyes are beautiful when you cry. A lot of pain, huh? A lot of suffering.
There's no home without you, buddy.
That anger in her eyes right there. Great shot, dude. Ah.
Aren't you the ditz from that dive bar?
Funny. That's what I've been calling you.
Touche.
Hell yeah, dude. Oh man, filmed for IMAX, dude. This is definitely an IMAX watch, 100%. But yeah, man, I could go on and on, man. But that aside from what she also first said in the teaser of the Superman sees the good in people, but I see the truth. That also speaks volume to like who she is as a character. But I also think the whole her telling Ruthie, even with all this pain that she has of like revenge won't take the pain away. I also think that speaks volume for her, especially after all that she went through. So I'm very excited to like genuinely excited to see this movie just for that character arc alone with Supergirl and like that inner turmoil, you know, with her of like, you know, her having all that pent up anger and, you know, grief, and she still chooses to do good, you know. It's like that's fucking heroic, you know. So yeah, dude, and you know, Lobo looks fucking awesome, you know. But yeah, I there's nothing more to say to that. I mean, I'm just very excited, and yeah, I hope you guys are too. But yeah, anyways, that'll be it for this reaction. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in my next reaction video. Have a good rest of your day, night, morning, evening, whenever you guys are watching this. Yeah, peace.